In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how I lost 20 pounds in about 2 months. These are 12 habits that I follow that I know are going to help you. This guy on the left, he's about 27% body weight. He's not working out. He looks pretty lost, pretty disgusted, aimless. I felt a lack of confidence and I couldn't lead. I felt pretty dark and I had deleting thoughts. I was in a dark place because I felt like I couldn't talk to people and I was letting myself down. This guy 2 months later, on the right, I got a coach to help me with my diet and also my workouts, to have accountability to invest into myself so that I could be happier, to improve my mental health, to have goals, to look better, to feel strong. I feel like a king. And I look like a UFC fighter on weigh-in day. I lost about 20 pounds in 2 months, and I stay around 12% year-round. I managed to do this while working 40 to 60 hours. I work a sedentary desk job, and I know a lot of you guys do as well, where you're not really active throughout the day. I'm going to give you guys really good advice so that you guys could get shredded like me. Maybe you'll look better than me. I currently help busy professionals get shredded, and there's so many different fad diets, such as eating salad, intermittent fasting, low carb, carnivore, keto. All of those things are secondary to calories in, calories out. It's basic math. I tried all of those diets and I just wasn't consistent with it. They weren't necessarily working for me because I can easily eat a day's worth of calories in one sitting. And if I was out of shape, it's harder for me to approach women, to ask them out on dates, because I would lack the confidence. I wouldn't feel attractive, and I just wouldn't be bold enough to do it. Whereas now that I'm in shape, it's easy. You just go up and then you ask. It is what it is. I work with my clients with my step-by-step system to make things easy and frictionless, so that when it comes time to work out, to eat, to meal prep, and to sleep, it's frictionless. It's easy because then everything will be structured out throughout the day. These are the 12 most important elements of becoming happy. So take out your notes. Let's go. Point number 1 is choose walking over cardio because it's easy to do. Anybody can do it. It doesn't take a lot of effort. And if it's easy to do, you're more likely to be consistent with it. I normally aim for about 6 to 10K a day, minimum. Make sure you're doing that every single day. You could get on the stairs, you could do treadmill with an incline. Make sure you park in the back of the parking lot. Take the stairs, avoid the elevators, the escalators. Also, walking, it doesn't take a lot out of you. You don't need a lot of recovery time. And you could break up your walking throughout the day. For example, if I was on a meeting or a call, I could go for a 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk, and then you could do it multiple times throughout the day. Also, you guys could get a desk treadmill. Make sure you guys get a standing desk treadmill. Maybe it's $150. A standing desk, probably $152 on Amazon. Check them out. Also, you guys would be able to habit stack. While you're walking, you could consume content on fitness, listen to audiobook. You guys can read, journal. If you guys like playing games, real life is a video game. Habit stack these kinds of things. Also, when I'm working out, I'm listening to happy music. I could be listening to audiobook or learning content. Walking is the best way to burn fat because it's not going to trigger you to be super hungry. It's going to keep your hunger hormone down, and it's going to prevent you from binge eating. You'll be able to walk for a longer period of time, getting in those steps, getting in those volumes. You're basically moving your body weight, versus if I was doing wind sprints, it would take a lot out of me, and also it would make me hungry, it would make me tired. My recovery time would go up. Slow and steady wins the race. This will also make you more tired at nighttime so that you could get that deeper sleep, so that you could recover. Getting proper sleep and maximizes your testosterone, which also will maximize your muscle growth. Walking also improves mental clarity, mental health. Going outside, soaking in the sun, you know, talk to people, see what you can learn. It's also low impact, that it's not going to hurt you. You're not going to get injured. Your joints aren't going to hurt. You could also bring a backpack with you too, if it's too easy for you as well, to make it a little harder. Point number 2, make sure you guys weight train. If you guys are working out at home, you could get a pull-up bar, you could get parallettes to do dips, you can get dumbbells to do various compound movements that work out multiple muscle groups at the same time. Because building more muscle, it'll allow you to get stronger, it'll increase your metabolism, it'll make you look more attractive, and essentially you're going to be building these habits. You're going to be building calluses on your hand and also calluses in your mind and your heart, because you're going to be building your character and you're going to be building confidence. Once you get stronger, you can lift more, move more, and you would be able to eat more food essentially if you have more muscle on you, versus certain people where they're only doing cardio, they're not building more muscle. The more muscle you have, it also improves the blood flow as well. Having more muscle, you'll be able to store more glycogen, more energy in your body. And this would allow you to protect your family and be proud of yourself in your personal and professional life. Because there are certain times where if you see a lion walking in the jungle, the other animals take notice because they know that animal's strong. It's an apex predator. And since I'm short, I'm 41, I'm Asian, that means I gotta be the best version of myself. Make sure you guys do martial arts as well, because it'll build confidence. Having an aesthetic physique, the shoulder to waist ratio, it's going to make it easier for you guys to court and ask women on dates. It'll give you that confidence, because if you look good, you're gonna feel good. And knowing that you got your workout in the morning, it takes discipline, because most people are sleeping by the time I finish my workout. It'll give you a mental edge. Also, if you're stronger, you look better, you'll be able to put it down in the bedroom, because you'll have that stamina, you'll have that strength. You'll be able to go longer and harder. This will improve the quality of your life and the longevity of your life as well. Focus on compound movements such as deadlifts, bench press, rows, shoulder press, lunges, and pull-ups. It'll give you that V-taper shape. These bread and butter movements, they're going to engage multiple muscles at the same time. That's why they're golden. And it'll make you stronger faster. Point number 3, I want you guys to track your macros. You have to know what you're eating. Because if I eat a box of donuts, if I'm eating a box of donuts, I'm not going to be getting my protein intake. And I won't be able to build muscle and recover. That's why it's important for you guys to get your proper macros. Your proteins, your fats, your carbs. You would have to track many things in your life, such as your time, your food intake, your exercises, your sets, your weights, your reps, so that you know next time what to do. And it plays an important role in the totality of your life. Focus on eating whole foods, real foods. Make sure you stay on the outside aisles. Reduce the amount of processed food that you're eating. Eating the same foods, it's going to allow your body to recognize what you're doing, and you will be able to see consistent muscle building and weight loss at the same time. Also, for tracking purposes, it's easier when you guys eat the same foods, because then you already know what foods have how many calories at what weight. I want you guys to meal prep your food and weigh it out and have it in containers, so that when you're hungry, you don't have to think about it. You just grab your containers and then you go to town. Also, log everything in the MyFitnessPal app or the Lose It app the day before, so that you can see what your budget is. Because if I know I already ate my calories for the day, that means I'm done already. The applications are pretty cool, because then you could scan things, you could search for a lot of different foods. If a certain food isn't there, you could create a nutritional label for it for future use. Make sure you weigh out your food when it's thawed out and when it's cooked, because the weight, it changes. I personally buy fruit that is frozen, pre-cut, vegetables, same thing, because it's less work later on and it's easy to prepare. Make sure you get a couple scales. Get one scale for the crib, get one scale for the office. I recommend you guys get an egg maker so that it steams eggs. You could get a rice cooker and an air fryer because it'll make cooking easier. You'll also save money doing this because then you're not going to be wasting money going out eating a bunch of food. And if you guys are going to eat outside, you can have a cheat meal a week. But then it's not a cheat day because I can easily eat a day's worth of calories of Costco pizza in one sitting. And if you know you're going out, make sure you limit the calories before you go out so that you can enjoy yourself when you're there. When you're getting your sushi or your Korean food, your Vietnamese food. Cut out the sugary drinks and alcohol. They're empty calories. And it's a waste of money. It's not going to help you on your journey. Focus on black coffee, tea, water, protein shakes if you need them. A lot of people like eating candy or snacks. Try to reduce those kinds of things because those empty calories, they add up real quick. If you know you got junk food in your kitchen, get rid of it. Or try to eat it all if it's good enough food. It's better not to have it laying around because if you see it, you're going to want to eat it. It's the seafood diet. I normally stay out of those kinds of aisles in the grocery store because I know if I buy something, I'll destroy it. I'll eat all of it. Be aware of the oils you're using. Use non-stick sprays. You could steam things as well. I normally like to cook my breakfast in the morning because in the morning, there's mad tasks to do. And then I just microwave it. I eat. I hydrate. And then I put my clothes on. I'll take a shower before that. And then I'll be going to the gym. Make sure you look into sugar-free or calorie-free sauces like sugarless ketchup or sriracha or mustard. Those kinds of things, they're fine. They have sodium in it, by the way. And the more sodium that you intake, the more water you'll retain. And it could increase your blood pressure as well. I remember before, I was trying to lose weight and I wasn't tracking. I was snacking on all the garbage food. And I was just yo-yo dieting for 2 years. I wasn't making any progress until I started tracking. You guys can use a spreadsheet or the apps. It's up to you. This is a non-negotiable. Also, try and have your food ratios like this. 40% proteins. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Same thing with carbs. And fats, it's 9 calories for 1 gram. That means you can't eat a lot of fat. And you could play around with the ratios as well. The protein is needed for muscle building. The fat is for hormone production. And the carbs, it's for energy, for your fullness. Also, be aware of the spreads that you're using because if I have a tablespoon of peanut butter, it's like 100 calories for a spoon already. Point number 4, be on point throughout your journey so that you could take out any doubt or setbacks. You will have setbacks and it's all good. Just get back on it the next day. Be aware of the stories that you're telling yourself because I know some of my friends, they could say, bad genetics or I'm this culture or I work night shift, those kinds of things. And you're responsible for who you are and how you operate. A limiting belief is I'm not that fat. I just need more muscle. And if you could see yourself in the mirror when you get out of the shower, are you happy with what you look like? And if you're not happy, what can you do to change it? Because I know for me, it's like, can I see my pipe? Is my belly sticking out past my chest? These are things that made me depressed and I was insecure about them. It made me weak mentally and physically because I knew I wasn't working out. I wasn't on point. You guys will be building these kinds of habits that will make the process frictionless later, because then you're going to be more accustomed to doing these things and it's going to be automatic later. Well, for sure, if you guys haven't been in the gym, you're going to see newbie gains within the first month, for sure. If you're on point. If you do the things in this guide, it's guaranteed that you guys will be victorious. Set Google Calendar events, alarms, like schedule out your day, the things that you're doing. Stop doing things that don't provide value. Delete the applications off your phone, or if you need to reduce or cut out friends or family that don't provide you value, then you may have to do that. Get proper sleep. I normally lay out my clothes the night before so that when I wake up, it's easy. I don't think about it. My bag is ready. My food is ready. Make sure you hydrate. Drink your water in the morning. Also, for certain gym gear, gloves or shoes or a squat belt, have those in your car already so that you ain't got to think about it. And you'll have it so that you could stay protected. You could download a motivational playlist so that when you wake up in the morning, you play it. It'll reprogram your mind. Also, when you're in the gym and you're tired and you don't feel like working out, that you're still going to do it because you have goals and it's going to get you in a mood to be able to work out. Some people are working out only 20 minutes a day. It's possible if you're working out 20 minutes a day, that's cool. But then you're not going to look as good as me. You're not going to be as cut or strong. And I understand certain people, they have super busy schedules. Maybe you're working 80 to 100 hours a week and you just do what you could do. I'll show you guys my push-pull leg split at the end of the video. I want you guys to habit stack whatever you're doing. You're eating, you're in the bathroom, you're showering, you're brushing your teeth, you're listening to something, you're watching something that is going to help you learn. Just get clear on what you want and build the man that you should be. There's no way that you guys could fail because this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's a quote, consistency beats talent when talent doesn't try. And I remember when I was a kid, my dad said that my brother was a rabbit because he was talented. He knew how to fix cars real good. And I was the turtle because I was the dumb one. And the rabbit during the race, it went to sleep. And the turtle, it continued walking the whole time and it won. Also for the gym, it's not necessarily about talent. It's about consistency because anybody could do it. And I also remember a time when I was in a gym and I saw older men, older women, they were there at 5 o'clock. They're there early. What's your excuse? You only work out 3 to 4 times a week. And that's why you're weak. That's why you're soft. Because you need that volume and you need to lift heavier so that you could get stronger and progressively overload. Keep promises to yourself, command respect from yourself, build yourself into the character that you want to be. Because it affects how you feel, it affects your outlook on life, your relationships, personal and professional. I want you guys to reduce drinking calories because I could drink a half a gallon of orange juice and that's half of my calorie intake. It's all sugar, no fiber. It's not going to help you on your journey. Drinking those bottomless mimosas. Eat and drink for a taste. Also, drinking calories, it doesn't satiate you. It's not going to make you full. It's better to drink that water. Also, for black coffee, teas, caffeine pills, those things will curb your hunger as well. If you guys are drinking Coke and juice and Kool-Aid, alcohol, it's all going to give you love handles, belly fat, those kinds of things. I'm pretty sure if you eliminate them, you'll see a great reduction within a month or 2. If you need protein drinks, drink the protein drinks. It's better to eat them. Also for alcohol, it decreases testosterone production. It decreases your metabolism and it increases estrogen. It makes you less of a man. And the only time I could think of is during a special event or if you're on a date or something, you could have a glass of wine. But then if you're drinking a 6-pack, it doesn't make sense. Live in alignment to who you want to be and prove to yourself that you're worthy of love and respect for yourself. I want you guys to go to sleep early because you need sleep. and I Google searched lions sleep up to 20 hours a day, 18 to 20 hours, and they're apex predators. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. When I get less than that, 4 to 5 hours of sleep, my calories that I burn, they're way lower. And my hunger levels are higher because I'm more stressed out. This affects your mood, your stress levels, your relationships with other people, your attitude. Getting better sleep, it'll help you guys focus better to be able to concentrate. You'll feel in a better mood. You'll be happier. You'll have less bags. Your skin will be more clear and you'll be more attractive. And it's easier to socialize with people when you have good sleep versus if you're only running on a few hours. Also, if you have good sleep, you'll have better decision making. When your friends, they ask you to go out, to eat garbage food, to smoke, to gamble, to drink, you could say no and ask them to get on your program. Because it is fun working out with other people where they're healthy conscious. That's why I like going to the gym in the morning, because the regulars are there. And you can learn a lot from them. And they can inspire you, you can inspire them. Your workouts will be better, your recovery will be better. I also saw that if I was only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep, it reduces the lifespan of a man. And the average age of a man is 75. Minus 15%, that's about 11 years off of my life if I continue to get bad sleep. And if you think about it, we sleep a third of our lives. Cut out the alcohol, like I said earlier. I was talking to this one guy in the gym, and he said, your arms are really cut, they're real lean and muscular. And I asked him what his diet consisted of, and he had mentioned that he watches TV and he drinks alcohol at nighttime by himself. And I told him that what's the point of it, and it's not necessarily helping you. He said that he was going to the gym regularly. Maybe he was working out more than me. The whole point of working out is so that you can look good, so that you could be stronger and proud, because it's going to form like the mental aspect and the emotional aspect in alignment. Versus if you're just going to the gym, you're not working on your macros, you're only getting some of the benefit. Also, drinking, it impairs judgment. And I remember when I was in Medellin, Colombia, I had 2 drinks. I bought a bracelet, and then I also bought some pastries because I was still buzzed. And then when I was done with the pastries, I threw the bags in the garbage. And then I felt really dumb because I was just thinking, why did I throw out a bracelet that I bought for someone? And then I promised myself, don't drink for the rest of the year because it doesn't benefit me at all. Drinking alcohol also puts me at a weakened state because I know if I had to defend myself, I would be weaker. Also, if you guys cut out the alcohol, you're on a more healthier plan, then you're gonna be harder for longer and you'll be able to perform in the bedroom. Focus on eating real foods, whole foods, lean meats, fish, chicken breasts, 93 lean ground beef, shrimp, pork, whatever you want. And make sure you get green vegetables that are fibrous as well. It'll help keep you full. The body expends more energy processing proteins. If you eat too much proteins, you can still gain weight. Keep in mind, you need about 1 gram per body weight, and the excess of protein, it turns into fat as well. You could eat fruits. I eat breads, I eat rice, and I could still get into a shredded state. I normally eat strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. My coach has me on bananas. Sometimes I don't eat the bananas. I like Chobani Zero because it's low calorie. It's about 60 calories a cup. You guys could do cottage cheese. And if you like ice cream, mix the yogurt with the frozen berries. It tastes pretty good. Also find food substitutes. If I have a regular tortilla, it's about 130 calories. If I have the low carb or no carb, it's half of the calories. And the same portion size. That means you'll be able to eat more food essentially. I'll show you guys my sample meal plan at the end of the video. Point number 9, track your weight weekly. I normally try and do it every day or every other day so that you could see progress so you can make adjustments throughout the week. If you're trying to gain weight, you can add 200 to 300 to 500 calories for your daily intake. If you're trying to lose weight, you can reduce it. Also for cardio, it makes it easier to be in a deficit if you're doing stairs or you're walking on a treadmill. I use this fitness tracker for sleep primarily because I know it's one of my weak areas. It also tracks calories, steps, those kinds of things. Make sure you track your food and meal prep it beforehand so that you ain't got to think about it. It's ready to go. Track your workout sessions, your exercises, your sets, your weights, your reps, so that you know what you did today, so that next time you go in, you can go to that heavy weight, warm up obviously, but then you'll know what you did last time, and then you'll be able to lift more weight and you'll get stronger over time. I want you guys to stop guessing and get on a plan to victory. Make sure you set your Google Calendar events, your alarms throughout your day. I want you to audit what you're doing in a day, because it might be what's holding you back might be what you're doing. And if you could eliminate bad behavior, it makes it easier. You would have more time to do the correct stuff. Also, for cold showers in the morning, if you're pressed for time, just get in, take a cold shower. It'll be quick. Also, when I drive home, I normally don't use AC, and the car can get up to 130 degrees, 135. It's pretty hot. Normally takes me about a half an hour to get back. These are little stressors to make your body work harder to get back to baseline. Also, if you're eating maybe like a soup, or if you're eating something that's cold, your body has to warm it up. It's gonna have to heat up to get back to baseline. I want you guys to drink 60 ounces of water in the morning before you go to the gym so that your muscles are hydrated, you're ready to go. Because I know when I'm not hydrated, I'm dry in the mouth, I'm weak, it's harder to perform. Whenever you see a professional athlete and they're on a bench, they're normally hydrating. See yourself as that professional athlete, that hero. You're the star of your show. Point number 12, I want you guys to consume health and fitness kind of content on YouTube. You can also listen to that David Goggins book, Can't Hurt Me. You could buy the book as well. He has challenges in there, and he talks about the stories that helped him overcome a lot of the blocks that he had in life, whether they're from childhood or they're from adulthood, and how he reprogrammed his mind to be the man that he is today. Have an open mind and an open heart to learning from everyone, and try new things, see what works, see what you like. You'll be able to talk to other people about fitness content as well. Because when you guys are getting shredded, people will come up to you and they'll ask you for advice. You can go up to somebody and compliment them and ask them for advice as well, because people like talking about themselves. And I do believe the more social that I am, the more happier I am, because I know I can't be introverted and I could be in my own head. It is cool to have good conversations though. And there were studies that said that the more social people are, the longer they will live, essentially. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what hit the hardest. I'll check you guys in another one. These are my sample workouts. This is a push. This is a leg workout for the quads. This is a pull workout. You could screenshot these and do them in the gym. Push, pull, leg, rest, and then get back on it. This is a push workout. This is a sample meal plan that I'm on right now. You could substitute out the foods, play around with it, see what you like.